Special interest now. Comic books, they change every 2 days. 17th century fashion. D&D, you wouldn't guess it even if I gave you very specific hints. Sitcoms, a band, or political topic. Probably like change every 2 days at this point. It doesn't change every 2 days, but it does change frequently. It doesn't change every 2 days, but it changes every like week or every month or so, usually. And I usually deliberately change it too, which is a cool trick I learned for hyperfocuses. So when you're hyperfocusing, something that, yeah, mine is also transitioning. But one of the cool things that I did with my transition hyperfocus, I guess, is I keep pointing it in different directions. So that's how I'm living my life right now, is I point my hyperfocus in new directions to make sure I never get bored, but I always try to keep them on topic. So I will have a hyperfocus of the month that is like taking photos. Then I'll have a hyperfocus of a month that is doing makeup. Then I'll have a hyperfocus of a month that is streaming. Then my hyperfocus will be like algorithm. Then my hyperfocus will be like shit posts or something. But I try to keep them all generally related around my job, so I can bounce between them but still trend in the correct direction, usually. My focus this month is getting partner. Unfortunately, that's what I wanted it to be, Giraffe Gwen. But the problem is, and this is why people say that, like, people will say ADHD gets better as you age, is what they will say, okay? It tends to get better as you age, but the truth of the matter is, I'm just not allowed to hyperfocus as much as I want. That's the reality. I'm like literally not allowed to. So, for example, like, I want to hyperfocus on nothing but Twitch for like the whole month. I want to do that, but if I do that, my OF numbers start dropping. My Twitter doesn't grow because I have no photos to post on Twitter. I'm not shitposting on Twitter. I'm not maintaining my social connections with my friends on Twitter. I'm not socializing in real life. I'm not eating properly. I'm not cooking any food. I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm not looking for a new apartment or doing anything like that. I'm not buying new clothes. I'm not buying new outfits. And so I have to sacrifice everything for the one. Have a good day, Jaguar, by the way. Have a good afternoon. I sacrifice basically everything for the hyper. That's what I want to do, is sacrifice everything for my hyperfocus. But unfortunately, I have to do other things in my life that make me not be able to just hyperfocus 24/7. I will have fun. Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna go back to the stupid autism test. Okay. They change every 2 days. I try to keep them generally in the same sphere, but I still have to work on, like, sorry, I'm going back to Big Face. I'm talking more. I'm rambling more. I overthink every answer. I try to keep them in the same, like, general space, but, like, I can't ignore Twitter forever. I can't ignore OnlyFans forever. I can't ignore content forever. I have to do these things at some point. I can't only stream forever, you know? But also, sometimes if I forget about streaming, I'm like, I need to start doing this again, you know? And I gotta get back into it. It's like, it's just hard to do everything, you know? And right now, apartment hunting is really fucking... I actually cannot... I didn't realize how much I was, like, on the verge of a breakdown. But I was on the verge of a breakdown yesterday. Like, apartment hunting is fucking me up so hard. It's stressing me out so much. Ugh, it's brutal, okay? Hire a media manager. But the problem is, I don't actually make that much money that I could, like, justify hiring a media manager, you know? And the other problem is, I don't make enough, like, Twitter content is like photo content, basically, that I have to, like, it's difficult. I was talking about media manager stuff. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't make enough money to afford hiring a media manager. Like, I don't make enough for that shit. I already, like, I'm paying Poe right now to help me with apartment hunting and stuff. So I have to pay, I'm paying someone already to help me, and I don't even make enough money to justify it. It's ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. Like, he's helping me so much that he deserves to be paid, but, like, I don't make, like, a lot of money to do that. I make okay money for sure, but, like, not enough to, like, have an employee under me, you know? Not enough for that, basically.